Universidad Modular Abierta, Centro Universitario de Santa Ana. This is the second laboratory, part 2. The order of how we were present is Gabriela Godínez, then Kevin Hernández, and finally Estefanía Castro. And we will talk about a beautiful country called Colombia. Colombia. There are many motivants to visit this beautiful country, from its natural forests, deserts, snowy peaks, to the gastronomic wealth. But we want to tell you about several points such as your cities, your typical food, vallenato, sports, and of course, the famous El Carnaval de Barranquilla. In this moment, I want to tell you about the most important city of this country. Mainly we have the capital of República of Colombia and department of Cundinamarca. We talk about Bogotá. This is the political epicenter, administrative, economic, industrial, artistic, cultural, sport, and of course, tourism. In Bogotá, we find modern constructions with us of the colonial past. It is a green city for its halls and parks. We also have Medellín, who is the second most populous city in Colombia and is located in the central mountain range of the Andes. It is the perfect place to go hiking, zipline, and horse riding. After Medellín, the most popular city is Cali, whose official name is Santiago de Cali. This beautiful place is considered one of the oldest cities in America, but at present it is one of the main economic and industrial centers of the country. And of course, we have the capital of the Atlantic department called Barranquilla. It is the fourth most populous city in the country. Here is one of the most important cultural festivities of Colombia. El Carnaval de Barranquilla is a city highlighted by its architectural beauty, its landscapes, and the joy of the people. Cartagena de Indias. It is the fifth most populous city in Colombia. It is the capital of the department of Bolívar, located on the banks of Caribbean Sea. Has retained its tourist center, the Wallet City, that has been declared as a World Heritage City by UNESCO. And we will not stop mentioning its beautiful beaches. And we cannot fail to mention Soledad. It is one of the municipalities of the country, with great population, located 3 kilometers from Barranquilla. It is famous for its butifarra and for being the cradle of Francisco Pancho Galán, one of the most important musicians in the history of the country. And finally, we have Ibagué, capital of the department of Tolima, and received the name of the musical capital of Colombia, being the seat of the Colombia Folk Festival, and houses numerous monuments allusive to music.
Custom and traditions. Colombia, you don't drink coffee, you drink tinto. When we say everywhere, we mean everywhere. So you go to someone will always offer you a tintico that is a cup of black coffee. Breakfast, mid-morning, after lunch, our meeting, and outing with your friends. In Colombia, the tintico is a drink. So uh, this is not a surprise. As we know, Colombia is the fourth largest coffee producer in the world. So it takes the first place when we are talking about coffee. Is there something to celebrate? Let it be with rumba. Any reason is a good to get together with family and friends. Have some brindis and dance until the early hours. So, for those who don't know what brindis is also called aguardiente by Colombians, the Colombian people, so are very fond of it. It's an ancient liquor widely consumed of all Colombians. The best weekend plan is to go to the farm. The best plan for Colombian families is to take advantage of vacation days. Of course, to escape to the countryside. They rent a farm with a pool in Tierra Caliente, and they stayed full weekends there. So they play games, they listen to music, and they eat a lot of food. Traditional Colombia clothing. So it's not surprise to anyone that the most traditional element in Colombia in this country is the ruana and the boleteado. So of course, one is for a cold weather and another is for cold weather. So they are often used in temperate weather. There is a day when the thousands of candles are lit. Although is a secular by constitutions, Colombia is a very Catholic country, as we know. In a practice, and many of the celebrations revolve around these bills. So on the day of the candle, the whole country lights up in a homage to the Immaculada Conception. So the celebration begins at 7 p.m. on December 7th and ends at dawn on December 8th. Hours during which in all neighborhoods, complex, parks, and streets. Christmas is the most anticipated holiday. So let's start because from December 1st, all the houses, offices, housings, complements, parks, and public squares, shopping centers, and even local airport put the Christmas decoration and also put together the trips and start the celebration. Custard and filters are consumed all the month, but Christmas cards are sung with tamborines and maracas. So there are families meeting, and of course the celebration I made between the families and friends.
Barranquilla Carnival. Carnival is celebrated before Ash Wednesday, which usually happens in the months of February or March. However, the party used to be that it has a pre-carnival, which begins in May-January. Since then, and until the official start of the carnival, The happy city of Barranquilla has been filled with street parties, comparsas, and paradise, in which about 4 groups participated. As well as local and international artists. In the 4 days that the Barranquilla Carnival lasts, there are moments expected to be held, such as the Beetle of Flowers, which consists of paradise of floats, comparsas, groups of dance and costumes. All this is presided over the Carnival Queen, who dances and through flowers at the spectacle, while she is accompanied by the court of princes and princesses. Something that makes the Beetle of the Flowers very special is that is the animated the most traditional characters of the Carnival mythology, such as King Momo, Maria Monitos, and the Caiman Man, who put flavor and rights so that you enjoy the most of this event. Another key moment of the Barranquilla Carnival it is of course its closing, in which Joselito Carnival, the most representative character of the party and the joy of the Caribbean coast, is symbolically buried, and his funeral Joselito is cried and symbolically buried by happy windows who celebrate the best of Carnival with him. Some activities that are carried out are the Vandal Wedding. The Vandal Wedding is one of the most important events of the Barranquilla Carnival because with it the pre-carnival are officially start. In this act that is traditionally celebrated in the Plaza de la Paz, the mayor of the city of Barranquilla hands over the keys to the city to the Queen of Carnival. Coronation of the Queen. It takes place on the Thursday before the Beetle of Flowers win, in the middle of a party with musical and dance shows. The Queen of the previous years imposes the crown on the current queen with whom she will preside over the events arranged for the 4 days of Carnival. Beetle of the Flowers. The celebration begins flimsy of Carnival Saturday with a Beetle of Flowers. The first of the 4 days of celebration, its central acts, the most important and the most anticipated.